Hey everybody, it's Norm from Tested, and we got a special treat for you today. We're going to be looking at some model kits, prototypes of a specific model kit. What I have in front of me is this is a garage kit of, you may recognize this, the 2001 EVA Pod from 2001 Space Odyssey. This one was made by Atomic City, released back in 2009 or so, and it's one of those highly coveted garage kits for fans of the film because there weren't any real licensed models, versions of this that you could build. It's at 12th scale, you cast urethane parts, and this kit actually belongs to Adam. It's been on his wall of unfinished garage kits, and I've coveted it myself, staring at it from time to time when I get to visit the cave. Now, this is no longer in production. Atomic City, while still running a forum, and you can see photos of other people's builds of this EVA pod, it's very, very difficult to find a unused copy of it that you could buy and build yourself. And I really love the detail of what he did with his kit. He actually includes a 12th scale astronaut in here, Dave Bowman, and a lot of the relief detail here, his sculptural detail, what he originally did, which I assume was a styrene model, really great for 12th scale. The place I'm noticing in the very front is underneath the viewport, just these ports here, not super clean of a casting, but again, this is from almost over a decade ago. And for people who've built this, there's also an aftermarket kit from Voodoo Effects for lights, so you can get the searchlights and also the panels. But because this is no longer available, the thing that I'm more excited about is something that will become available soon, and that's as we scoot over here. This is coming out from Moebius Models, which was recently acquired by Pegasus Models, a actually licensed 1/8 scale EVA pod from 2001. And we caught a glimpse of this at this year's Comic-Con, but we were able to get this near production prototype in our office. I'm not gonna do a full assembly, but I get to inspect the build quality and some of the details of this that I didn't get to see at Comic-Con and do a comparison between these two models. And it's massive. 8th scale is smaller than 6th scale, and 6th scale will be like even bigger, but there's gonna be so much room for detail here, not only for the exterior and potentially put a figure inside, but also detail out the interior and do an aftermarket lighting kit for the searchlights, for the computer paneling. And with this casting, super clean, and the thing again, I'm noticing in the front, you have empty panels here because those will be these panels. And you can already tell, if you compare the front of this kit, garage kit, with what was, I presume, to be a computer model, then 3D printed, then tooled and turned into a mass production kit, you see a lot more detail in this retail kit and what's to come. There were 3 EVA pods in the film, and there are actually subtle differences between the full-scale ones that you see inside the Discovery and what was used on the external of the ship. And what I don't know is whether this is gonna have all the tiny text decal that I want, because there should be, not only for the panels on the inside, but also on some of the paneling on the outside, real fine text. And at 8th scale, you're gonna definitely want those water decals on the outside. But this comes out, I think, later this year. They're hoping to have a release before the end of 2018. It's available for pre-order on many sites, about $145, which if you've been on the hunt for one of the garage kits, it would have cost you much more to find one of these rare garage kits. And it's really in terms of preference and scale. Some people may like the smaller 1/12 one. I really like this 1/8 one, and I can't wait to put it together. So I want to thank Pegasus Hobbies for sending us this early prototype so we can get some close-up photos and share with you some of the details of this, as we're very excited for this before it goes in stores. So let's take a closer look at some of these pieces, and we'll build this together in the coming months.